How time really does fly. We are back finishing up Cannon's Core, which is the last level of Sonic. I just recalled what I have to do, and it involves holding the switch down and heading for a laser hole, which is over that way. At least I thought it was over this way. Kinda looks like it's still gonna shock me. Looks pretty much shockingly shot at. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, work. Didn't work at all. So, buttons. Might as well pick up the life. What do I do in Cannon's Core? Oh, now I recall. Okay, so, piece by piece. I'm going to hit this thing here. Run to the surface as quickly as you can, and then dart over this way. As soon as you get here, break the boxes, bounce your way up to the switch, hit this, and it takes that away. Wow, wasn't that a mouthful? So again, keep in mind, if you didn't get the air necklace, I don't know if you can go back and get it, but it's absolutely worth the time. In fact, I would very much applaud getting the air necklace. Artificial chaos. How are you such a cool boss and such a lame enemy? Seriously, explain it to me. Yuck. So hit that bomb thing to kill them all. Please kill them all. So when you hit the switch, it's going to open this up, which you can then go... Oh, yeah. You can't swim through this because the current is too strong, so isn't this complicated? Hit the switch and make a break for it. And that's kind of saying a lot because Knuckles doesn't really know how to swim, so you get to listlessly drift forward and hope that you make it. I don't know if I'm actually going to... Yeah, wow, look at that. Yikes. Why do they need lasers underwater? Why are you here? Yay, a shield. I can take a hit. I've never been happier to be able to take a hit. More currents? Really? Can't even see. Blasted 3D. Okay, alright, so we're gonna hit the switch. If you'd like, you can stand on it and then just kind of start doggy kicking your way towards the goal. That seems to be working pretty effective. You gotta hit this one too. If you don't hit that switch halfway through, you won't make it. Yeah, you gotta go all the way. Bop your way down to the floor and land on top of this. And that should be the end of Knuckles' part. Congratulations, guys. You are halfway done halfway, I should say. Pretty much done Cannon's Core. Pretty much done. All that's really left now is the part everybody wants to do, and that's Sonic. Yes, and this is really the best part of this stage because it's the only one that doesn't really, stick forward and not do anything with itself. So the idea with Sonic's part is literally, it kind of plays off like kill all the enemies. Alright, once you kill those guys, you can head down this way, and it should be one of these guys, like the enemy splitters. I can't see! I can't see! I think they killed me. Not a big deal. So we're just going to start over from Cannon's Core. Now, as a kid, this is incredibly difficult because if you run out of lives, you got to redo the whole friggin' level. I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea to have this as one giant portion of the game. It's way too long to be one part. Try the secret out here. If you charge your, I think it's called Ancient Light, you can just use it and play the waiting game as Sonic seizures his way to victory. Isn't that sweet? Those are the ones you live for, the ones that go on for days. What is going on? And then you win. I apologize to anyone who has a problem with strokes. So go up here, you're gonna have to freeze the water because you can't go on the water if it's pushing you forward, or you can't slide under it. Now, we're pulling up to the end of this level. This is the most complicated thing I've ever seen. Now, they don't explain this to you, but if you go down the way they, put you on initially, you die automatically. So, jump over the waterfall and then ride this down the way. And it should lead you directly to the goal. I think that's the end of Cannon's Core. So, Cannon's Core. I'm going to point out an Easter egg here. This snake I'm in, it looks just like a level from Sonic Adventure DX, and I don't remember. I think it's called Ancient Ruins, but involves giant snakes with water. So I know it's kind of cute, but there's another Sonic Adventure DX reference coming up. I'll point it out when it shows up, but for now, you're probably asking yourself, what part did Shadow play in the stage? Shadow plays the hardest point in the stage, and he fights the hardest boss in the game, which is the Bio Lizard, which you're going to get a cutscene right here. I like the 50 seconds.
I hate it when they leave me behind. Look, it's Shadow.
She's very calm for someone who's had to put up with what she had to put up with. Sentence fragment.
I really gotta stop whining. Everyone's trying their best to help out, and so must I.
What is she gonna do?
Shadow, we need
This is her helping.
Please help us.
Telling other people to help in her stead.
It's all going according to plan.
She should be fighting the Bio Lizard right now.
Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be. I know that people fight over the most trivial things. Some people may be selfish, like the professor said. But they're basically good if they try their
This
best
is Shadow's
to
big
never give up on
epiphany
their
that maybe
wishes.
I don't have to be an evil guy. Maybe I can have friends, and maybe I can do the right thing.
Help them out. Saving them is a good thing. Shadow, I beg you, please do it for them. Give them a chance.
I beg of you, please, do it for me.
Maria!
For all people who live on that friends, give them a chance to be happy. Let them live the dream.
Why does she sound like she's been shot? No, I guess at this point she must have been shot. According to Shadow the Hedgehog, they were still together when she got shot. Pretty dark to kill like a, what, like 13 max-year-old girl.
And I must keep that promise. That's what Maria wished for.
I promised her
Where are we going now?
revenge!
I promised to Maria. And
As she blows Sammy out the airlock. Ugh, look at that pump. Looks like a palm tree, actually.
What's that? It looks just
Ah, Shrine of the Master Emerald is actually another Sonic Adventure DX reference that I didn't point out earlier.
designed the core like a shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
Look how convenient the arena is here.
All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my
Here it
loss and despair. All of you ungrateful humans took everything
I guess the Bio Lizard can chaos control itself around too. I honestly wonder what that's supposed to be. I mean, it kind of looks like a Brontosaurus with like metal hooks in place.
This is a prototype of the ultimate life form that was supposed to be encapsulated.
leave this one to me.
I got this one, guys. You just go chill out, deal with. Does he only have 2 legs?
I'll take care of this while you run to get the Chaos Emerald.
Okay, so second last boss fight of the game. Really not much left of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. All that's left is the Bio Lizard, the prototype of the Ultimate Life Form, and the final hazard, which is after the Bio Lizard. This is by far the hardest boss in the game, so I apologize if I die 1 or 2 times. I'm just gonna have to figure this out. Really, the idea is you have to let him tire himself out at first, so just kind of run. Don't run too fast. When you get your opening, jump up and grind the rail on his mouth, and you can push or hit his, I think it's his life support system, I think they describe it as. So the idea is, as you fight the boss, he learns new tricks. So I think you're allowed to get him this way in particular twice, maybe only once. And he's going to change up his game a little, and you're going to have to deal with it. Oh, there you go, changing up his game. Shoots these energy orb things that you have to somersault and jump over. So keep a cool head. Just get them as you see them, sort of thing, and then grind up the rail. Homing attack the life support system. Okay, Actually, great song in this boss. I had to explain this to Jesse the other day. I don't remember who wrote it, but the song is called Supporting. It's either Supporting Yourself or Supporting Me, I'm not sure, but I'm sure if you take a quick peek into, a Sonic fan site or just like on Wikipedia, you can find out. Great song. Great deal. Yikes. Another song they remixed for Sonic Generations. Although, again, I hate to say it, but they did a terrible job on the Bio-Lizard boss from what I've seen. This boss requires a little bit of finesse. You can't run too fast. If you run too fast, you get hurt. Eventually he's going to start defending himself a little more. You got to watch out for pitfalls and water. And I believe your area in which you can run away from him gets smaller and smaller. Oh, and you can boost into his energy orbs. I don't know what they were smoking for that idea. Oh, crap. So, he lets you, if you get hit, as you can see there, he actually gives you a second to recover, which is very nice of him. Good on the giant Brontosaurus gill fish thing. I honestly am more curious where they found this thing. So when you get him down to half health, what he does is, as opposed to doing what he did before and grinding up his life support system, you have to homing attack up the side of him and you can hit the life support system from there. Sadly I died and I have to restart the boss again, but whatever. The prototype. Seriously though, where did they find this thing? Like, what? Was it like Godzilla symptoms where, you just kind of used too much radiation on an iguana and it got really big? Yeah, look, it does have little back flippers. It's like a plesiosaurus. They're all dinosaurs. He's too big to be anything but a dinosaur. Anyway, life support system, like before. Wow, it's really cool because you can actually see the rest of the arena around the boss. You can see where you came from. You can even see the shrine of the altar in the background if you get really high up. Don't let him get too close to you. Of course he bites you and he does damage to you, but for more than one reason. I mean, I always like to... Whoa, I screwed up there. I haven't died like that in a while. If you fall in the water, it kills you as well. I really don't want to die and have to load my game. That'd be actually pretty sad. I feel really stupid about that. And I like this little robot telling me how to kill him. Whoop! If you do fall in the water, if you're quick, you can pull yourself out, but if you're not quick, it just kind of acts as an insta-kill and it kills you. I love that all weak points glow with a giant red circle. I've actually fun story. I'm sure everybody who's played this game has this story, but because they kind of just bounce you back into the arena, when fighting this guy as a kid, I bounced myself off of his life support system and they land me in the water and it kills me automatically. Terribly funny. I was like to see his face when he's doing this. He has a very awkward mouth. Thank you, Bio-Lizard, for letting me pick up my rings. Somersault. Failed somersault. I like to recycle rings if you haven't figured this out. I'm very frugal when it comes to my rings. See, they almost knocked me in the water there. Okay, one more spout of the orbs. Look at those little flippers flopping around. Little flippity floppers. Get away from me, flippity floppers. Yeesh. Anyway. Oh, he couldn't be in a more, like, lame place. I gotta sneak along the water and grind on his face. I wonder if it's worth it. Maybe I should just let him do another run of his health. Look at that. Not bad. Feeling pretty stellar about this. I never lose my confidence. Whoa, that could have been bad. See? Jump out of the water if you get stuck. Oh, we're already at like 15 minutes. The last part of this video is just going to be like the final hazard and credits. I guess final cutscene too. Where you get to see the big dramatic conclusion. Give me my rings back. Heads up, for the last part of the boss, when he has one more hit to go, do not lose your rings like I am losing right now. What ends up happening is, if you lose your rings, they do not give you another option. I hate this, Ross. I should have just taken my time with this. Come on. Facepalm. Anyway, guys, I'm going to pause here, end the video. We got through Cannon's Core. Join us next time for what hopes to be the Bio Lizard and Final Hazard. So, thanks for watching, and join us in the next part, which is hopefully going to be the last part.